We can see they took a new design this year. We have this nice brown chocolate-ish cover. Overall the notebook feels really sturdy and has a nice look and feel to it. One of the first things that you'll notice here, we do have some visible screws on the back, as well as pretty flush ports, power connector. We also have a display port over here on the right side. One thing that I do really like about this is just the new tapered look and kind of the beveled edges here. Really looks like a classy machine. Continuing along the left side of the notebook, we have two USB 2.0 ports, FireWire, SD card reader, eSATA USB port, VGA, and looks like an Express Card 54. Along the front of the notebook, not a whole lot to see. We do have some slots, I believe, there for your speaker. And as we go to the right side, microphone or headphone microphone, another pair of USB 2.0. We do have a DVDRW drive, Ethernet, and a Kensington lock. One other thing that's pretty cool about this is how easy it is to remove the case, the bottom I should say, for maintenance. We just move those to the side, and one-stop access to pretty much everything. RAM, hard drive, clean out the fans, slot this right back in pretty easily. You can put a security screw right here if you want to keep your employees out, and we also have access to a docking connector. Once we open up the notebook, we have a nice full-size keyboard with a dedicated number pad. Some of the newer things that we have this year include the LEDs have been relocated to the front of the device, and we have these nicer buttons here up at the top for controlling our computer, Wi-Fi, quick web, sound, and also one to launch calculator. We have our fingerprint reader over here and our power button right here as well. Keyboard is really nice. The keys, if we zoom in a little closer, you can get a pretty good look at them. Have nice edges. Spacing is really great. Travel is perfect. Is one of my favorite keyboards on a business notebook right now. If we move over and take a little look at the trackpad, we have a pretty spacious touchpad area here. We can do a double tap to turn it off if we want it off while we're typing. We have dedicated rubberized mouse buttons, which have pretty good feel to them. Mouse pad performance is pretty good. As we take a look at our 15.6-inch display, it does get pretty bright. We have a anti-glare display, which actually makes it work all right. If I turn it a little bit here, you can look at it, the sun coming in the window, and you'll notice that the screen is still pretty viewable. We've taken it outside and it does all right, although we would prefer to work on it indoors most of the time. We have an Intel Core i5 processor, 4 gig RAM, and one thing that's nice about the ProBook models is you get a couple different tools, like your HP Power Assistant, which will allow us to set a bunch of different battery settings. Currently we have it set to never turn off and a few other things for a battery test, but you can do a lot of different things with the battery testing tool, or I should say with the Power Assistant tool, to kind of get a grip on your power usage. We also have, looks like our HP Connection Manager. Pull that up. Gives us just a look at our different connections that we have here. A few other nice things that come with this notebook are HP Quick Web, and what that will allow us to do is to gain access to the web really quick as we boot up, which will help you get connected. This also has HP Day Starter, which brings your calendar and a few other items onto your boot screen instead of an HP logo or something like that if you have Outlook installed, so you can check your calendar while you're waiting for the computer to boot up. Another nice part of this notebook is it has SRS premium sound. This is a pretty common thing now on business notebooks, or something we're starting to see more often, and it helps deliver better audio either when you're back in your room relaxing on the road, or if you're delivering a presentation and you really need to rely on audio.
More bang for your buck. Order now.